time again. It's time for another Roast My DBD, the series where I help you get better at the video game by bullying you relentlessly. If you want to be a part of this, just make sure that you're either a Twitch sub or a tier 2 channel member. Go over to the link in the description of the Discord and submit your games following the rules in the appropriate channel. Today on the chopping block, we have Schmaggle. Schmaggle has 300 hours. They said they started playing DBD during the Houndmaster chapter, and since they got their ass handed to them on Survivor, they decided to become a killer. Now, they do understand the fundamentals of playing killer. I guarantee you, you do not, but they still struggle with things such as target priority and knowing when a good time to take chases and break them. They've got a plague coming up on here, so let's go ahead and take a look. So, we're playing Plague on Bitcham Preschool. Bitcham Preschool is, generally speaking, a pretty bad map for killer in general. It's the most survivor-sided map in the game. It's got like 4 main buildings. Patrolling gens overall is just kind of shit. So it can definitely not be a fun time. You're playing Plague, which, generally speaking, against competent survivors, has to play like an M1 killer. So you're already at a disadvantage, right? You're playing a killer with no map traversal on one of the hardest maps to patrol in the game, and you're probably going to be M1ing a lot. So overall, this is going to be one of the hardest matches in general. So you're already at a disadvantage, but let's go ahead and take a look at your add-ons and your perks. So, you are running the yellow apple and the brown, I think that's the brown incense. So that's the limestone seal, which increases your affection duration on props hit with your Vile Purge by 20 seconds. Not a overly bad add-on. I would say that it's probably one of the weaker Plague add-ons, but because you only have 300 hours in the game and you just started playing killer, I don't expect you to have a ton of add-ons at your disposal. But generally, it doesn't really matter how long you leave stuff infected. What matters is your priority on what you infect when you play Plague, which is basically infecting everything that you can. It doesn't really matter how long they stay on, so it's not necessarily bad, but I wouldn't call it helpful either. If you're gonna stick in the brown category, I would do stuff like the Olibanum incense, which reveals the aura of survivors who have cleansed for 4 seconds. The healing salve reduces the cooldown, which is very good for you. So yeah, so there's better options for you, but not necessarily bad. And then you're also running the Blessed Apple, which causes 1 pool of devotion to spawn in the corrupted state, which is really good. Apples are very, very good add-ons for Plague, so I definitely approve of the apple usage. Next up on your perks, you have Pain Resonance, Corrupt Intervention, Bamboozle, and Brutal Strength. So you're already prepared to take the M1 route if you have to. Plague, this honestly is just a good perk build. I'm very, very happy with this perk build. I don't really have any suggestions on what to replace. Overall, just a very good perk build. You've got the slowdown for your time sink as a killer. You've got Pain Resonance to help you deal with gens that you can't get to across the map. You've got some good chase perks in your arsenal. Overall, good build. Let's, if you lose this match, it is not because of your build. Starting off with infecting generators, infecting the pallet so that the survivor drops it, then they are forced to, become infected. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you, you did not have to infect her there. You just had to W key around, because either she's going to take a hit or she's gonna drop the pallet and become infected anyway. So when you infect a pallet, you do not need to try to catch them with your Vile Purge. Just keep W keying after them. I guarantee you they will become infected in the chase because you've already infected your pallet. So you just noticed as well, the Fung became infected, which means one of the 2 generators that you infected is being worked on right now. So I want you to keep that in mind. One of those 2 generators is being worked on at the moment. So you have brutal strength. Just break the fucking pallet. You have brutal. You literally just break the pallet, please. Where are you going? Okay, Fung's an idiot. Thank God she doesn't know how to pay attention. Apparently she's playing with her monitor off and the fucking YMCA blaring in the background. You have a corrupted fountain right next to you. So here's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna hook her, and then you're gonna go, ah, the most powerful projectile in the game? I don't need that shit. And you're just gonna walk away. There's no reason for you to not collect your corrupted right there. So Jeff has just unhooked the Fung, so you have a pretty good idea about that. She went to your right. 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 What the fuck are you doing? What do you have, the object permanence of a fucking avocado? So this gen is almost finished, right? This gen is almost finished. This is the Otta hopping this window. No, sorry, this is the Sable. So this gen is almost finished. This is the Sable hopping this window. The correct thing to do is turn around and very quickly infect that generator so that if the Sable goes back to finish it, she's infected. But then you hop this, she's very clearly over here to the right, and you just leave her to finish this gen for free. With no risk or no reward. You, for some reason, don't M1 this guy right here. I don't know what that's about. There's a corrupt fountain right next to you! Grab it! The next person who submits a VOD to me, when they have fucking 4 pain resonance token and they go kick a gen, I'm gonna drive to their house and personally kick their fucking shins. Okay. Now turn around because you have pain resonance behind you. There you go. So the Jeff is an idiot. Good to know. Now you collect the fucking corrupt. Okay. You know what? At least you did. At least you picked it up. Where are you going? The scratch marks are leading out the door. Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, we're getting stuck on hooks. Okay. We're trying to mind game the Also, you'll notice how the Sable still hasn't become infected. There she goes. I was about to say, you'll notice how the Sable has still not become infected. She could have been. So this is pretty neat. You have a team that's just kind of handing you your power. Pretty good. I notice you don't look around to figure out which generator has been finished. So there's a common, like, argument I get into on Reddit, which I don't recommend, where I often see people downplaying how powerful Lethal Pursuer is, and it's because the vast majority of people in this game do not understand how powerful information is, right? If you know which generator has just been finished, then you know whereabouts Survivor players should be, right? Because you can look at what generator has been finished, what gens are next to the one that's been finished, and figure out where you should go after you're done with whatever chase you're currently in, right? Every time a gen pops, you should be looking to see where that generator popped. Because if you don't, you're just robbing yourself of free information. Why do you hate your M2 so much? Like a genuine question, like why do you hate your M2? Like you should have infected her there. Instead of injuring her, you should have infected her and then grabbed your corrupt purge so that you have it for this chase. But instead, you're gonna play fucking M1 Michaela over here. Now you go grab your corrupt. I would have personally infected her. What are you doing? You have brutal. Break the god pallet. You're at 3 generators. Break the god pallet so you don't have to deal with it later. Why did you bring brutal strength? I have a feeling that you brought brutal strength to kick gens faster. Because I have not seen you one time try to use it for faster pallet breaking mid-chase. Like, not one time have I seen you use brutal strength for faster pallet breaking mid-chase. Your aim needs some work, but that's an experience thing. Plague's projectiles work really... What the fuck is she doing? Plague... You have pain resonance! Also, your friend apparently is online. Sucks to be them. You know what? You could have stopped that gen from being completed if you'd have just fucking picked her up and went hooked her. Instead of stopping to kick a gen while you have fucking pain resonance. Also, why didn't you puke on her when she was on the hook so that you could infect her? There is no fucking way you actually got this, Jeff. That's crazy. That man should have fucking left that loop like 6 hours ago. That man should have actually left that loop like 6 hours ago. there's a safe pallet right next to you. What are you kicking? Why? It's... You fucking... Did a Jinn fucking, like, rob your grandma? What is this Jinn kicking fetish you have, brother? You've got nothing. You have nothing to kick these Jinns with. Stop it. The Jinn's at 2%. Leave it alone. I literally would have rathered you go and kick the safe pallet at the ambulance. I would have rather you go kick the safe pallet. Do not pick up this corrupt purge right now. Motherfucker. You're like the little motherfucker, you and these fucking Jinns. You're like the little sibling who gets handed the remote control, bro. You're like the little sibling who gets handed the remote control. Cause you're just like, kick Jinn, collect shiny red stuff, ignore pallet, M1 survivor. Like you're just pressing buttons. You have no concept of what you should be doing at any given time, right? Your entire existence in this game thus far has just been looking for the shiny thing and going after the shiny thing. You see Jinn with not being regressed, you kick Jinn. You see Survivor, you go after Survivor. You see Corrupt Purge Fountain, you collect Corrupt Purge Fountain. You don't actually know why you're doing the things you're doing. You're just doing them because they appear to be something to do at any given time. And that's kind of like why you're kind of fucked at this moment. Like I said, Batum is a bad map for you in general. But you're not doing anything, right? You have no plan. You have no concept of where you should be going, what you should be doing, how you should be holding your resources. You're just doing things to do them. And that's why you're losing this game as badly as you are. Right? Because like you saw earlier, this pallet's been up since the beginning of the game, by the way. You saw earlier that these survivors have a tendency to cleanse when they don't need to. So with that in mind, you should be infecting everything, because that means that they're going to be wasting more time attempting to cleanse because they're so scared to stay infected, right? But you're not using that. You're not using that, you're not using that knowledge, right? You're not using any of the knowledge of anything that you've seen in this game. And so you're, like I said, you're just looking for the shiny things. You're looking for the auras of the Jinns and going to each of them. You're looking for the loud noise notifications. You're looking for the corrupt fountains. There you go. Oh my God, you noticed. You noticed that one of the Jinns got touched. Good job. Let's go. Are you gonna break that God pallet now? There you go. It's only been up for about 12 years. Okay, so now you bamboozled this. Good. Oh my God, you're actually using your info. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for actually using the information the game gives you. That's just unfortunate. I would have personally aimed for her item there because she would have got infected faster. So there's a third Jinn in that corner that you seem to have forgotten exists. And I can guarantee you right now that Jeff is working on that generator. Don't know how that missed. I'll be real with you, that you kind of got robbed there. Told you. So right now, you're one of the best proxy campers in the game. At this current moment, you are one of the best proxy campers in the game. You have a corrupt purge available to you now, and you have a fountain right next to you. So as soon as this runs out, you collect that other corrupt purge, which is gonna give you another 60 seconds of pure proxy camping power. Go collect the one that's right next to you. What did you fucking vomit on her for? Where does that help you? Why have you not gone collect, what a fucking waste of time. What an ungodly way. You kill both of them. You kill both of them there, right? You kill both of them. If you would have just collected your corrupt purge again, you kill both of them. Okay, so, to be realistic with you, you might be looking at this, thinking, oh man, these survivors had me pretty bad with their perks. They really didn't. This is a horribly inefficient toolbox. This thing ran out of charges in like 2 seconds. Life is pretty bad to deal with. Self-care with botany doesn't mean shit, especially because you're plague. This person had self-care without botany. Yeah, these people were memeing. This was a meme squad. You lost this match because you suck. Okay, for some reason my pin isn't showing up and I'm tired of waiting for it. So here's your homework. Number 1, I want you to learn, I want you to just have a plan, right? I want you to look around at what's going on and I want you to have a plan, right? When I finish this chase, I'm going to go to this location. When I get to this location, I will spend X amount of time here before moving to this location, right? I want you to have your next 2 steps in your head at all times, right? When you execute step 1, 2 and 3 should already be planned. When you execute step 2, 3 and 4 should already be planned, and so on and so forth, right? Number 2, I want you to use your fucking perks, right? I don't know why the fuck you brought brutal strength when you refused to kick pallets in chase. I don't know why you brought pain resonance when you were just gonna be kicking gens any fucking way. You used bamboozle a couple of times and corrupt uses itself, so. And number 3, I want you to learn when and when not to pick up corrupt. There's a YouTuber who's like the best plague main in the game called Magi. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the description. If you want to play plague properly, go to Magi's YouTube channel and his Twitch and talk to him regarding that. But outside of that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's roast. As always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. You want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.